Okay. The console contains, this is the console. If you see this, Microsoft Configuration Manager. Okay. This is a Microsoft Configuration Manager. And if you see, there are four main sections here: asset and complaints, software library, monitoring, administration, and community. Okay. Mostly we are bothered about asset compliance and software library as part of the packaging part. Okay. Monitoring comes under the troubleshooting part. Okay. If you have some errors or something, you can check in the monitoring. Administration is something different, like what is the hierarchy and all. This comes under SCM administration. So right now we are not bothered about it. So software library and asset compliance. Okay. So what is an asset compliance? What is an asset? Asset is nothing but a device. Okay. So how we will manage devices? Once we package the application, we have to send to the users, right? We have to send to the customers, clients, or the client machines. So asset and compliance is nothing but assets are the devices, and compliance means maintaining the machines up to date. Okay. So here there are sections called devices, in which we have all the devices info in the particular organization. Okay, so how we will get this data? Any idea? How we are getting the machine names here? I am working in an organization. So how my machine name is coming under this console, SCM console? This information is coming from the Active Directory. Okay. So there is some other team dealing with the Active Directory right now. So from the Active Directory, using that Active Directory, we are populating this devices information in the console. SCM and the Active Directory are interlinked. Okay. So that Active Directory site, which is mapped to it, by using that particular site, we are able to get this machine details. Okay. This particular machine is mapped under some AD directory of some channel. Okay. So like this, using Active Directory, all the devices names are populated, whatever they run the organization. These machines can be of Windows OS, servers and all. Okay. Right now Windows 11 is running. So there can be devices of Windows 10, Windows 11 and servers, some other servers. Okay. 2012, 2016 like that. So all the devices which are there in the organization are here. So we should package the application and send to them. Okay. Asset section is the devices section, and software library has the application management. Here we will create the applications. Okay. The MSI, EXE, whatever we have, we will create the applications here. And also we have packages. We have two types of models in the SCCM package. One is the application model and other is the package model. Okay. We'll create the applications here and we'll send them to the particular devices which need that particular application. Okay. And if we get any problem after deploying the package, we'll search in the monitoring. In the deployment section, in the monitoring, we can see that which application is success and how much failure is there for that application. Okay. This is the overview of it. Administration is how this server is there, how the server is attached to the other servers and all. Okay. This all you can ignore for now. Software library. Here we can create the applications. In every organization there will be a structure. Okay. In the console, here in my organization, they created a structure like this, like pre-prod, UAT, prod ready. Okay. This particular section is related to my project, and we are creating software accordingly. Pre-prod means which are in the discovery state and all. Okay. UAT means applications which are completed, but there's a right to move to the client machine. Okay. These are tested. UAT means this is under final testing phase. We have manually tested it and we are ready to deploy. And production ready means we have moved to the production. Okay, we have moved to the applications. We have completed the applications and we have moved to the particular group of users who need them. This deployment part is nothing but the users who need it. Okay. This structure can differ from organization to organization. Okay. applications and packaging will be same, but some additional folders which they created here, right? So these can be different for the organization. And application model, here we'll create an install and uninstall for an application, okay? And we'll use a detection method. What is the detection method? Whenever you install an application, what you will get? Whenever you install an application, how will you know that particular application is installed? Anyone? Guys, discovery. When you discover, what is the discovery part you do for an application? Mm. Yeah. When you install an application, you check in the ARP control panel. Okay. Add and remove programs will say. This control panel will check whether the application is installed or not. How we'll get this entry? We'll get this entry from a registry. Okay. So how you are identifying? You are coming to the registry. You are checking that particular. You are checking whether the control panel entry is there or not, and then you are coming to the registry, and then you are checking for that particular file, like particular name of the application, whether it is present or not. This path also you should remember, guys. They will ask you what is the installation path. Okay, where you will see the application that is installed. HKLM software, Microsoft Windows, current version uninstalled. This should be on your tips. Okay, see, this is the entry that is formed by the application when it is installed. So based on this entry, you will say that the application is installed. Means this key is the detection key. Okay, you will detect whether this particular key is present on the user system after installation. Okay, after installing an application, you will check by detection method, we will say, or we will say the detection rules also. So we'll have a detection key. What this will a registry key? It can be a registry or a file. Okay, mostly. And the registry is usually in this path, right? HKLM software and here. So after installation, you will check whether this file is there or not. If that particular key is there, then you will say that application is installed. This is nothing but the detection key. Okay. In the SCCM also, we will use this detection key to find out whether the application is installed or not. Okay, I'm roughly showing you the application. This is one application. Okay, Microsoft Remote Desktop. This is the application I have created. What it will contain? The application will contain the source path, like from where it should pick up the MSI. Okay, this is the content location. Content location is the path. Okay, I have given one path here. This is the path. I'm opening that path for you. Okay, I have copied this particular path, and this is the MSI. My MSI is in this path. So I am copying the path where my MSI is and giving that location as content location. Or you can also directly browse. Okay, browse. Click on browse. Go to that particular location. How you will go? You can also copy paste also. Okay, if you don't have that path open, you can just copy it here in the folder section, or you can directly copy here also in the title also. When you click on select folder, it will open that particular path. Now my job is to select in Microsoft Remote Desktop. So I came to this path. I'm searching for my application, Microsoft Remote Desktop. Okay, this is my application. So I'm selecting that particular folder. So I'm selecting the path where my application is, so that this SCCM console can understand where is the path of my MSI. This is the path of my MSI, that is content location. Okay, the other things are same. Okay, we won't modify anything here. And here in the installation path, we'll give the installation command. See how easy it is. This is the easiest method actually. You know the command for MSI, right? See, I'm copying this in the notepad for your understanding. See, like this contains the just the command line, you know, msixec slash I and the name of the MSI, and then the silent command at the really reboot suppress. Okay, so this means that you are giving just the MSI name. You can also browse also. You are giving only name. You are not giving the path. Why you are not giving the path? Because you have already given the source path in the content location. Okay, you have given the content location and you said my MSI is here, and then you should install this MSI using these commands. This is the command, it is there in the installation program. Similarly, uninstallation should have the uninstallation command. Uninstallation command also I think I have showed you earlier. Okay, uninstallation command is something like this. Okay, where we'll get the uninstallation command from? After installation, here in the registry, you will know that application is installed, and in the same path you will have an uninstall string. Okay, and in this string you will just take this string, and instead of this slash I you keep a slash x for uninstall, and then at the end you will use the silent commands. Okay, we got this uninstallation key from the registry, and we have given that key here. Okay, directly you can give like this, or you can use quotations also if sometimes it is not working fine. It's best practice to use quotations. Okay, so you're just giving this particular code whatever you know in the uninstallation path, and then comes the detection method. What is the detection method? Detection method is the key, registry key or file that should be present. This is the registry key, right? So what you will consider for MSI, you will consider this GUID alone. GUID, okay, graphic user interface. Okay, graphic user identification number, I think. Okay, check the full form once again. This is a GUID, okay, and then this GUID will say whether it is there or not. For remote, this particular remote desktop application, the GUID is this one. How we will get this GUID? This is the detection method we are giving, like find out whether this particular registry value is present on the user machine. If it is present, then the application is said to be installed. If this is not present, the application is not present on the user machine, please install it. Okay, so how we will set this key means, click on add clause, come here, select the registry because you want to set the detection method with a registry or a Windows installer. Sorry, a registry, if you are selecting registry, right, you should select this particular option where it is the 7-zip. I'm showing you an example. 7-zip is here, software, Microsoft and all. I'm not copying the HKLM part, HKey local machine. I'm not copying because here in the Hive portion it is already there. I'm selecting this part, and after this part, what is the path left? This is the software, Microsoft Windows. This total path I am copying and I am giving here. Okay, and make sure this particular slash, this slash shouldn't be present at the start. If the slash is present, it will show you a warning here. Warning. Okay, so this key I am giving, and then the value I will give as display version. See, I am giving this path and the display version. This version number should match. Then only I will say my application is installed. So the value you should check under that registry is display version. The version is in version format. That's why I am selecting version. Okay, if it is a string, if it is a name, I'll select a string. If it is only a number without dots and all, I'll select an integer. If it is a version I am selecting. Okay, and the version should be what? This. Okay, if the version equals this, then the detection method is success, then the application is installed. Okay, any doubts till now? I think I'm going fast, but are you guys getting me? Princita, Anita.
Okay, clear అండి.
Okay, yeah. Detection method is just to find out whether the particular application is present or not. We'll just copy the detection method over here and give the display version. Version only we'll check because name usually will be same for most applications. In 7-zip here the name contains version, but for mostly some applications that application doesn't have the version name. Okay, only name. If you see the name, right, see Microsoft Edge. The name part is only Microsoft Edge. The version is not included here. For VMware Origin client, the version is not included here. Version is mentioned separately. So in registry, we will consider the display version so that we can compare the versions. So I am giving this particular version, and this particular version is present, then consider the application is installed. Okay. Usually we will give here greater than or equal to, because the version should not be less than this one. You think that here there is 2.8 version is already installed, right? 24.0.7 GB is already installed. Okay, this is the version that is installed. Assume that I have downloaded the latest version by myself and I have installed it. I have installed 24.09 on my machine. But the SCM team or the packaging team doesn't know that my machine have that particular application, and they have pushed their application which they have with them. They have with them 24.08 only. So they have pushed this application whereas I am having the higher version. So in that case, my application shouldn't say that the application is not installed. See, if I give only .08, but my machine has higher version, means my machine is up to date with the higher version. So even if I install the lower version, that lower version won't get installed. Higher version will only be there. Okay. Every time on top of higher version, no older version will get installed. Only older version will be replaced by the higher version. Older versions will be replaced by higher versions. Higher versions can't be replaced by lower versions. Automatic thing cannot happen. Automatically it cannot replace to lower version. Only lower versions will be replaced to higher version. If my machine has a higher version other than the one you deploy, like if you send the lower version to my machine has the latest version, so you should know that my machine is up to date. In that case what you will do, you will use greater than or equal to. ఇక్కడ greater than or equal to యూజ్ చేస్తే ఏమవుతుందంటే ఈ వర్షనే కాకుండా ఈ వర్షన్ కంటే హయ్యర్ వర్షన్ ప్రజెంట్ అయి ఉన్నా కూడా అది ఇన్స్టాల్డ్ అనే చూపిస్తుంది. అప్పుడు ఏంటంటే మన అప్లికేషన్ ఫెయిల్ అయినట్లు కాదు. ఓకే, ఇఫ్ ఇఫ్ ఐ హావ్ సెలెక్టెడ్ గ్రేటర్ దాన్ ఆర్ ఈక్వల్ టు హియర్, okay, even if I am deploying 24.08 and machine contains 24.09, this application will show as installed only. This doesn't show as failed. Okay, because the higher version is already present, it will validate that greater than this version is present, so the my application is success. Success means installed. Equal to, if the version is equal to this one or higher than this version, my application shows as installed. Okay, if you have a confusion we will discuss later. Okay, whatever application contains a name, okay, and also a content path, installation program, uninstallation program, and a detection method. Okay, based on detection method it will say whether the application is installed or not. And in the user experience section you will have install for system or install for user. If you want this application to install for only one user, that particular user who is logged on to that system, okay, you want this application to be installed for user, not the whole system. You want an application for yourself. If somebody else log into your system, you don't want them to use that application. In that case we will push that kind of applications as install per user. Okay, the current logged on user will get this particular software to install. So you can select whether the machine should install per machine or per user. Okay, and also you can select when this installation should happen. Only when a user is logged in, when the machine is active, when the user is logged in, or only when no user is logged in, when the user is not logged in his absence, it should install. And whether or not a user is logged in, it doesn't bother whether user is logged in or not. Whenever we push an application, that should get installed. Okay, that is the scenario. So usually we'll select whether or not a user is logged in. Okay, and you can select install a system and install a user. And then you can also set how much time this application can install. It's not like if you select here 120 minutes, right? If you give 60 minutes, it's 1 hour, right? If you give 60 minutes, it's not that your application will install for an hour. 60 minutes it won't take. But if your application by any chance is a big application and stopping for some time or pausing for some time due to other applications and installing taking a long time, this can help. Okay, this can help. This will allow the application to install up to the minutes we mentioned here. Okay, even if it is paused for some reason, it will allow to install up to 60 minutes, 120 minutes, like that. Specify the maximum run time and estimated installation of the deployment program. Okay, maximum run time means you will allow that application to install for that much time. For some reason your application is not installing, it is stuck in installation mode. Okay, and after 120 minutes means after 2 hours, that application will turn into failed. Okay, your application is stuck at installing, it not got installed. But after the specified time here, what is specified? 120 minutes means 2 hours. After end of 2 hours, the application will automatically change its state to failed. Okay, so it will wait for 2 hours to find out whether the application is installed or not. If the application is successfully installed, there is no issue. If it is stuck for some reason, this estimated time helps it to wait for that time and try to install again. Any doubt, guys? I think we should stop here, otherwise you will get confused. Any doubts? You got it? What are all there in the application part? Okay, we have discussed about the SCCM part. SCCM contains assets and compliance. Okay, which is nothing but the devices management. Okay, devices and their management, managing them, how we manage them. Okay, these devices are getting populated in SCCM by Active Directory. They have the internal connection between SCCM and Active Directory. Okay, and also software library. Software library is used for making applications and packages. I'll tell you the difference in the next class. Applications and packages. Okay, and also monitoring is for troubleshooting. If you have any issues with your applications, this will help you with the troubleshooting. It will show you the errors and will show you some specific things which you know, like what went wrong. Administration is the like architecture of SCCM. This comes under admin part, so not dealing, we are not dealing with it now. Okay, application model will have a, and now right now what I showed you is application model. In next class I'll show you how to make it also. Okay, application model contains whatever it contains. It contains the name. Okay, name of that particular application, name, version, publisher, that will also be there in one tab. And also what it will contain: install path, uninstall path. You should read about detection paths. Okay, please read about the detection path. Detection path, the detection key. Mm, detection method. Okay, this is the detection. Nothing but the detection method. And then we stopped here. Okay, no, no, installation method also we should. user experience. Okay, user experience is install per user, install permission. Okay, and options are when user logged in, user not logged in, and either. Okay, both can happen. That's all. Any questions? All are good. Okay. Whatever questions I gave you, please try to go through them. Yeah, somebody has a doubt. Okay, guys.